Well, hello, welcome. This is Of The Fish. I'm a commercial fisher, catch southern bluefin tuna, but more than that, I just love fishing. And I want to be able to share that with you guys. So I'm going to start posting a few videos. We'll see what happens. It might become something, it might not. Depends how I feel, and it probably depends how you guys feel. Of the fish. What is Of the Fish? Well, my granddad used to talk about commercial fishermen being in the brotherhood of the fish. But I want to extend that out. It's not just commercial fishermen, not just brothers, but everyone. So we're all of the fish. If you like fishing, you're of the fish. So join the channel, watch what we do. You might enjoy it, you might learn something, you might not learn anything. And yeah, let's go fishing. Sounds good?
For those of you who don't know, we're in Tassie. We're heading down south, about as far south as you can go in Tassie. Head around the bottom of Tassie, see if we can find a tuna. The weather is my big worry today. It's got a fair bit on it. It's blowing a bit, but it's fairly northerly. So if we're keeping in close to the shore on the way out, we should be alright. And then we might be able to pop out a bit further and a bit wider and see if we can catch some fish.
What we do here is go back.
Alright, cruising out. Definitely chopped up a little bit. We're nearly there. That line's out in about 20 minutes or so. A little view of the chop. So hugged close nicely. You see, yeah, we're close to the shore. So you can imagine what it would be like if we're further out. Bit of a wet boat, wet trip out, a bit soggy. But yeah, we're going alright. We'll be out fishing soon. Fingers crossed we hook on. Alright, so we've made it out here. Definitely a bit choppy as we got further out. This is the track of where we went today. We stayed in closer to the shore, out of the wind, and then we've come out wide just at the last minute there. So we're nice and sheltered from this, traveling along. Been in about 100 meters of water and it's just started to kick up. Kicked up to 80, and as we can see, there's starting to be a bit of feed. Don't know why it zoomed in, there we go. Bit of feed coming through in the mid there. So we're not far off the rock. It's time to get the lures in the water. So bear with me. I'm going to set some gear. Come on, fishies, let's go. Take the flippin' bait with you boys. Birds everywhere, but no signs of them feeding. Good feed on the sounder. Most of it's down low though, a little bit mid-water, but it doesn't look like there's fish pushing fish to the surface. We want the tuna to push the bait fish to the surface, because that means the tuna are there, and that means the birds will dive in them, and that means we can find them, and that means we can get them, but it hasn't happened yet. So we've got to keep trying. We're on, we got a fish!
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Little fish like that, they make you sweat. Tell you what, yeah, that's her. Beautiful colour, look at that blue. We'll get her filleted, fuel gutted, ickied, and on ice. And we'll go again. Fingers crossed we can get something a bit bigger. So we're on a bleed, shallow cut on the lateral line. Look at that, woohoo! blood squirting out. Let me show you what a fish, I'm not even pushing any water through this, and it is absolutely flowing out. Doesn't have to be deep. I'll put my thumb on the tip of the knife and just do a little nick. I feel good now, we've got that first fish on. Takes those first fish nerves off the edge. Now hopefully we can get into a bit of a rhythm. Keep going over the same spot. Hopefully we keep picking up. Hopefully we can find something with a bit better size, but I don't know, we'll just get a couple of fish on. This is Mewstone. Beautiful little rock off the southern end of Tassie, and just holds fish. Holds good tuna, holds good stripey, and it's my favourite place. My favourite place to come and catch fish. That wind's picked up a fair bit, but because we're not too far offshore, it's still just very much wind chop, so we're surviving, we're just getting wet. We're going to poke around this side of the rock, and I saw some birds out there earlier today. There's still birds there, but they don't look like they're feeding, but we won't know till we get there, so we'll just have a little poke. It'll just be a bit more bouncy around here, so that's a fish. That's a fish. Hell yeah. That's a fish. We're still on, we're still on. More weight in this one, but I don't know. Feels like it might be a better fish. Unfortunately for me, I've left something behind. And that is all my belts and harnesses. So we're gonna raw dog it. I'm just keeping it in the rod holder for as long as I can. It's behaving weird, it's a constant heavy weight. It's staying up high on the surface, moving around a bit. Hasn't been sealed. Normally when it's on the surface you think, oh, it's gonna come up in the mouth of a seal. But that hasn't happened. Hasn't done much, hasn't run. It hasn't done much, but it's just like this, constant heavy weight. And I'll wind in a bit, and then it gets really tight, and then it'll take a bit. And it's just been doing that the whole time. All these TLDs need another service. It's starting to get a bit creaky, a bit salt encrusted in those bearings. Oh, I can feel their pain. You know what time it is? It's glove time. Which can only mean one thing. We're getting close. That's some tension on that rod. Oh. We're going to take this jaw out. Thinking it's a dive door kind of fish. This is where it would be in the belt by now, but someone forgot the belt. We're holding it now. I can see colour. Oh, yep. There's a fish on there. Come up over that, over that. Just let it take its time. Better fish. Oh, hear that peel. There's tail kicks there. Woo! Saw the boat, didn't like what it saw. Oh, and it's gone again. Woo! Oh, it's just going down. Come this side. Keep away from that spot. Come here, fishy. Take your time. You take your fun. You made me sweat. Now it's my turn. No, shouldn't be doing that. She's going again. Hear that? Woo! Listen to it. Out of the rod holder. We got colour. Take your time. Oh, we got the double. Oh, we got the leader. Oh yeah. It's a good fish. It's a good fish. Gaff is in. Nice fish! Woo, fish! Woo! Oh, hell yeah! Oh, let's get him bleeding straight away. Battery went flat again, but we've spiked this one in the head, pumping water through it. You can see it's bleeding out really nicely. It's going to get it laid out a bit nicer and icky it and gut it and do all that good stuff. Get that hook out, really nice corner set hook on the Meridian Stormy lure, Meridian Stormy, the bigger one. Look at that, beautiful. I'll get my little coring tool. You can use a knife as well. I just use this because it's a little bit tidier. I'm going to face it to me so I can see what I'm doing. Between the eyes, in the centre. In and twist. And make a nice little hole and get some cable, or you can use mono, really thick mono works a treat. Up the spine, you'll see the fish twitch the whole way up, all the way. And if I hold my fingers there and pinch and pull out, you can see that went all the way to the tail, the whole way through the fish. All right, now we'll gut and gill it. For that, I use a little knife. We come down to the bum end of the fish, all the way down here. And we just do a little cut, only about an inch, enough to get your finger in, hook around that poo tube, and cut the poo tube off. That's all we need to do down there. Back up to the head. Top of the gills, on side number one, all the way around the back. Look at that, just snap my knife. We'll try this bad boy. Alright, we'll roll the dish over. Same thing, around the back of the gills, up the top where they connect. Should be already done at the bottom, but just double check. And then, hopefully, if I use my big boy muscles, all the guts come out in one. From there, always double check you've got the heart. Heart will often stay connected. I scrape out all that thick, bloody gunk and get that out from around where the gills were. Because that's always the first thing that will go off. Is any blood or guts left in the cavity. That's all clean. So now we'll hose her out. Oh, look at that colour. Hope that's coming up on camera. Sometimes the longer fights mean they don't bleed as well. This one bled out really nice. Make sure you cleaned out all its gut cavity, all its gill cavity. That looks beautiful. Beautiful fish. Gotta get a bag on it, get it in a nice slurry, and try and get another one. Woo! And that is how you look after a tuna. Clean it, bleed it, icky it, like really clean it. And whatever you think is enough ice, go more ice. This thing's hot. This thing's coming out of the water over 30 degrees. They're that thick and that hot that they take a long time to chill. And people don't realize that. And then we can just put that little baby back on top. So many thumbs up. Stoked. Good fish. Good day. All right, we got 2 fish on board. Second fish was a good fish. 50, 60 kilo. Hopefully we get another one like that. Just got the deck sorted again, fish on ice, cleaned up a bit, lines back out. We're heading back to the rock, back to where we hooked up before. Wind has definitely chopped up. I don't know how well this shows on the camera, but it's pretty rolly out here. It's not super comfortable. It's going to be a slow trip back in, but the swell's still down. There's forecast for 3.5 metre swell, but I think we're sitting more on the 2 metre swell. So that's fortunate, that's sort of saving us. And the direction as well, I can always just chuck it straight back into shore, be up hard on the coast within 5 miles, and then cruise back in from there. So, we're going good. We're having fun. We caught fish, bigger than I thought. I didn't think we'd get a nice fish like that. So hopefully that means the big fish are coming back. It's sort of getting to that time of the year where we see some bigger ones. Yeah, what else can I say? I'm having fun. You having fun? We're all having fun. We're on again, we're on! Another fish on, lines back out, let's go again. Hasn't been much feed happening on the surface, haven't seen many birds working, but just on the eastern side of the Mewstone rock here, I've picked up a fish nearly every time we've gone past it, so fingers crossed. We're just about to start passing it in a second. We might hook up again. Something broke the surface, was it a seal or a tuna? I don't know, but we'll head that way. Oh, it's a fish! 2 fish! Double hookup! Double hookup! Woo! We're going to take a bit of... You come with me. Oh! Still got 2 on? That's on. That's on. We've got 2 on! We got 2 fish on the hooks. Woo!
I like to be
educated,
but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I missed.
Another nice little schoolie. Let's one. Always look after the fish you've got on the boat first. The other one's not a gimme, so I'm going to bleed this one and reel this one in while I'm bleeding it. With someone, always priority on the fish you've got on the deck. You all know them to be primo, top notch. Don't worry about getting your second fish in.
How can we look the other way? Sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always let you in.
Another nice little shore.
I wish I knew how much I miss. I
God!
know that we're screwed
Hell yeah!
when we play our roles and ignore the problems.
Do you know what time it is? It's pie time. Well and delicious curry Scott pie. Alright, tell you what, if I don't look up on anything here, I might keep trolling back in close to the shore because this here is getting crazy windy. Like, look at this. Look at that. She's windy, she's wet, it's getting windier. We've got some good fish on board. Let's tuck in close to the shore. We might still pick up a couple, but I've got to leave this rock alone. I know my limits. I know when I can be safe and when it starts to get not necessarily dangerous, but harder to be safe. And it's getting harder to be safe. So we're heading that way, getting out of the wind. Woohoo! Great demonstration just there of it getting harder to be safe. Goodbye Mewstone, you've been good to us yet again. We'll be back when the weather's better. Bring the good weather for us. So beautiful. Oh, love it. I love Tassie. This boat, I'll tell you what, we're punching along 20 knots, following swell, side on chop, and she loves it. And I love her. Look at that. That there, mountain, islands, sea cliffs, rainforest. It's stunning, and there's bloody fish. Like, we were catching tuna after tuna just over there, and there's no one else around. We haven't seen a single other boat since we left the bay. Oh, all right, that's us for today. Got a few fish on board, survived the weather, held out pretty good for us. So look, all in all, that's a bloody good day. Thank you for sticking out and watching through to this point. I'm gonna get this boat on the trailer, get home, and probably have a beer, but relax. Awesome, let's go. Thank you.